It's Week 12 of the National Football League.
And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson. He comes into this one 5th in the NFL in touchdown receptions.
It's the Vikings and the Bears, and it comes your way
What a
next
beautiful afternoon
on
for
EA
some
Sports.
football. So pleased that you could join us today. Alongside my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and this is a matchup, Brock, that we may see many, many times in the future of this league. A couple of rookie starters leading their offenses at quarterback.
And that really does make it a measuring stick game for both of them, Kate. Rookie quarterbacks in the draft, they're always linked to each other from the moment they're tabbed the starters in their first season. And then when you get to look across and you get to play one, you know that both of them want to be the one who leads their guys to a win, because that's a victory that will be talked about, well, for the rest of their rookie season and beyond.
Will Reichert has it all teed up. And here we go from Chicago. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. If he does that again here, they should be winners.
Here's Swift to start the drive. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Second down now, 7 to go. Motioning him from the slot right. Here's 2nd and 7. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
Stays in the pocket. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He has it at the 22. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And it's going to be Vikings football. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And he's brought down for a loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Working across the field, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's Jefferson, he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings first down.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. able to find Hawkinson. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal. They'll run here with Jones. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's second and goal. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
That's more on the quick slant. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running with Swift out of the gun. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal blocking the back. Offense.
Now, no surprises here. They decline the flag, let the loss stand, and it'll be 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And following that return, we've got an injured player down there. He'll receive some assistance as we step aside. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Caught by the open man. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. And with a half a football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Got to think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings stretch their early lead to 9. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got him, that's Swift. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Working from the gun, Williams. He has the 1st over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 2-score game early. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. To the left sideline, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 6 now. Reeled in at the 7. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and goal, Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights, and they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. And as we work our way through November, you see here, he's the leader league-wide right now in rushing touchdowns. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead they go with Jones. Jukes out a one-stop. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
To the sideline, and it is caught. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
2nd and 13. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. On play action now, McCarthy. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the fumble recovery is made.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
Allen on the catch. And they finally tackle him after a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chicago first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, here's Swift. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. Everyone's prepped, it's 2nd down now. Williams from the gun. Connection made on the cross. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Toss play, Swift. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Returns looking good so far. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. Timeout Chicago, it uses its 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Bears send Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Johnson up the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. Williams set to pass. Has his man, it's Swift. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now here's Williams. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Third down, here's Williams. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. Torrey Taylor on to punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So no return on that punt. And they'll have a chance to run one play before time expires. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. That one is caught left side of the field. So at halftime, it's the Bears out in front in Chicago. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. Next, we'll head over to check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And they have the lead over the visiting Buccaneers as that game has gone to halftime. Daniel Jones having as hot a start as you can. 4 first-half touchdown passes. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting San Francisco 49ers. Jaden Reed, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. We watched a solid performance out of running back DeAndre Swift. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. These two teams heading out of the tunnel. We're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate, these two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. It's Brandon Powell with the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. And you can see he's in chase mode, trying his best to catch the league leader in receiving. Right now, sitting in second place. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here we go, second and very long. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Forced out to his right. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Bears football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
That's good. For the Bears,
Working inside the red zone. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Williams with 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left. Swift hauls it in.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Vikings now set to take the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah. And
for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. They'll run the draw with Jones. And he's going to get this up across the 35 to maybe the 37. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing now from the gun. The Bears closing in, and they'll get him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Has the connection to Jones. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and long for him here. He put everything he had into this one. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be their football coming up. Williams to throw on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They're going to try to pick it. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
They've got first down from the 31. This is Jones on the handoff. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still second down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10. Now McCarthy. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Bears about set for their next possession. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. First down, Williams. He puts some power on a deep one. That's complete inside the 35. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears need only one to take the lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards. And 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And look at this return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First and 10 now from the 30. On play action now, McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Jones reels it in. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. After the sack, another pass on second down. On the move, headed right. And just how they teach you. He gets a chunk of yards and slides down at the end to protect himself. The Bears into the nickel for third down. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. It's tipped away, and he's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Bears are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And you know this firsthand, partner. You get above that 300 mark, you and your offense are going to have plenty of highlights to choose from by this point in the game. We're getting a look at some of them now. You just got to marvel at how well he's played the quarterback position here. Prior to first down, they decided to call a timeout. It's an option to the left side. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Blitz coming for Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
He has the first over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. One in behind center with Swift. They cross the 40 on a nice run. Into the red zone. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. The Vikings back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hitting top 5 in rushing yardage. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
The Bears closing in, and they'll get him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. They're out now, ready to punt it. Oh my, low kick and short. He completely mishit this one. And this one will careen out of bounds just into enemy territory there. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the foot. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And the fumble recovery is made. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun handoff to Herbert. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Working from the gun, Williams. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
He'll get this to Jefferson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Able to find Jones. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 3rd and just 2 to go. From the gun, Jones gets it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. McCarthy throwing here. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he gets forward for 3 yards as we reach our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings losing by 14. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Here he is to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. To throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings now within one score in the fourth. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run now with Swift. And he's brought down for a loss. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 13.
From the gun, here's Herbert. And they bring him down right at the 46-yard line. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now to throw. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Throwing now. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Yeah, this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down. Looking to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the unlikely conversion nets them a 1st down.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Setting up to pass. Got him in open, left side, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it. At the 20. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Santos now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
On the 30-yard line.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. And he's going to take a knee. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And they